Hello and welcome. It is time to play Nemesis Retaliation, and I'm going to do a solo playthrough of the game. And then we'll see if we can manage to survive and fulfill our objective in this version. This is the third version of Nemesis. And I have tried a couple of times playing it solo, and so far I have lost. One of them was a 50-50 if we were going to be able to get away in the lander. And yeah, let's see if we can manage to do better in this game, because we have these two here, anti-craft tokens, and if we get our round marker down here, we will be able to maybe get away with the lander. There is one active that is red and one inactive that is green, and we need it to be on the inactive side to be able to let when the lander comes, it can land down here. These we're going to shuffle, and then we're just going to place them at random. And the game I played, they were not active. We have to find a room where we can look at them and then put them in the correct order, but I didn't have time in that game to do so. Well, if you're not familiar with Nemesis, then we have stranded. I don't know if you're stranded, but we are at a place out in space where we need to fulfill one objective when we are playing the solo game, and then we need to survive and get away without dying and hopefully not being infected. Well, to do this, we are first going to get a task. I'm going to play it solo with only one character. I might later on do a game where I will control two characters, but for this game I'm going to control one. At the start of the game, you're going to shuffle the character card, you're going to get two, and then you're going to choose one of them. And I have chosen the combat engineer. And each of the characters, they have a deck of 10 cards, action cards you're going to get and shuffle, and then they have a weapon. We will take a closer look at this board in a moment. But we have some things we also need to set up here. We have a development bag where we're going to put tokens. We're going to get one blank, which is the only good token in this bag. And then we're going to get two lava tokens. I actually think I will go and get you a little bit closer here. So we're going to grab, if you look at these tokens here, we're going to get two lava tokens. Then we're going to get 4 adult tokens. On the back side of these, there is a number. I don't know which numbers we have in these. And then maybe we should just go and look at our little board here, if I can get my camera to order in the right order here. We have our combat engineer, and with this one we have some basic actions where we can play a card. We can say pass. This is an action to pass. Then we can discard one card to do either make a move. We can place a secure token. This is a new thing with this version. We can fire a shot in a room, or we can fire burst. This is also a new thing. We're going to have hordes of intruders. We can make a melee attack. We can use an item. We can activate a robot. There's going to be a robot we can activate and use. We can trade. This is not going to be happening when we're playing the solo game. And we can use tactical gear tokens. And we can use as many tactical gear tokens as we want. And then we can discard 2 cards to use a room. Or we can make a casual movement, which you also had in the first game, the casual movement. I am going to... so these tokens we're going to put into the bag. So we have 1 good token, and then we have 6 bad tokens for us at the start of the game. These we're just going to shuffle. We can put this one to the side. Alright, then we are going to have, there are 6 different type of robots that can help us. These we're just going to shuffle, and then we're going to take one at a random. We're not going to know which one is going to be used until we get up to this room here, to the hibernatorium. When we connect a room to one of these spaces, then this one is going to be removed. This one just says that the robot in this room cannot be activated. Never place token on these spaces. We are never going to put any of these tokens on these 4 spaces. As long as we haven't discovered the room up here. Yeah. Then we are going to... that is noise tokens, by the way. We are going to get equipment. Oh, let's just take our task first. We're going to shuffle these, and then we're going to get one random task. Let's see what we got. These we're going to place to the side over here. And let's see what we got here. No corner uncovered. All rooms of the B type must be discovered. Okay, so the first time I played it, I had... what did I have the first time? Oh yes, I had to kill the queen. And I actually managed to kill the queen. And she's pretty tough in this game. Very tough to beat. But we managed to do it. And then the lander was not active, so I couldn't escape. I was down at these spaces. And then I had the... What was the second one? Yeah, I have to find the recover room and then... use it to remove all of our air up here, and yeah, that one went terribly wrong. We're going to get 7 support equipment cards, and we're going to choose one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we are just going to place them. But there might be an event where we can draw from this one. I'll just put them to the side. So let's see what we got. We got a lot of cards here. Let's look at this. So we need to discover a lot here in the B section. So we just need to discover all of the rooms in the B section. How hard can that be, guys? Well, let's have a look at this one. We have a sonic gun. This is a... Isn't this? Yeah, this is a heavy item. We can carry 2 heavy items. We already have 1 heavy item, which is our... We have this on our automatic shotgun. When we shoot, we will deal an extra hit. Each time you shoot, you will deal 1 hit, and then this one will deal 1 more hit. And if we roll this skull, we have to spend an ammo token. Just one. This one has 2 sides. You have this side, and if you have to spend it the first time, you're just going to flip it to the other side, and then the next time you would lose it. So that is how these ammo thingies work. Well, let's look at this one. Burst, treat a 3 as a 4 and a 4 as a 2. And if we roll this symbol, we have, or this symbol, we have to place a malfunction marker in our room. This one is good. We are going to get hordes. We can only choose one of these cards, by the way. Hey, Al Hernandez. Are solo rules different than multiplayer rules? No, they are not different. The only thing that is different is our objectives. That is our objective. You're going to get different objectives in the multiplayer game. But otherwise, the way we're playing it is going to be the same. And security system control. Discard 1 security token from any room in your section to choose a corridor adjacent to that room. Roll a burst die and deal hits equal to the result of the chosen corridor. This is also heavy. So all the cards you have that is oriented this way is heavy items, and if they are oriented in this way, then they are not heavy. All right. What do we have here? You may hold this item in the same hand as a ranged weapon. Oh. Whenever you would be attacked by an alien, you may place a malfunction on the baronet to prevent it. So this one we can have together with our weapon. What do we have here? Drum mag rifle. No special rules. So we just have 3 ammos on this one, and then we can use it. Oh, I'm tempted for this one. Just put it to the side. Whenever you discover a new room, ignore this effect. Oh dear, this is also good. We can ignore this effect here. So, I like that one too. That one I like too. Grenade launcher. Ranged weapon heavy. Burst, you may use any number of grenades from this weapon before or instead of normal burst. Oh, this is also interesting because Yeah, and then we have one that is not a heavy weapon. This is an armor. You may treat these on this card as if they were in any weapon, in any of your weapons. Oh, so we can have 2 extra for our weapon. Gee. Oh, which one to choose? Which one to choose? Oh dear. Oh dear. If you have any suggestions, feel free, because I think... But this one, whenever you discover a new room, and we are alone, and we have to discover a lot of new rooms. So maybe this is a good one. Because this means that we have to draw from the back, and an alien will appear in our room when we have this symbol. Oh, and we have to ignore it from all sources. So also from a noise roll, I guess. I think we are going to take the primary security device. There was a lot of good cards here, but we're going to go with this one. Then the others, they are discarded. So we're going to place it in our other hand. So we have both. We can't carry any more heavy items at the moment. That is also, of course, a disadvantage because we have 2 heavy items. But I think this one is going to help us. I think that one is going to help us a lot. And then we are going to... And I think I'll just explain it as we play the game. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw 5 cards to our hand. And then we will look at our cards to see what we have. And then in each turn we are going to get 2 actions. You can actually see it on this card. Let's just look at this one so I can give you an overview of what we are going to do. So player phase. Each player in order takes turns, perform 2 actions. Then if we are in a section without where the what do you call it, the air system is not activated, we will lose 1 oxygen. And we are going to start with 7. On our board we have 7 oxygen. And then if we are in room with 5, we will lose 1 light wound. So we will go up on our track. We will go up on our track here. We are starting with healthy, then injured, then we can be heavily injured. If we end up at this space, beyond this space, we are going to die. So in order for us to win the game, we of course need to stay alive and fulfill our objective and get away. And we will look at the intruder phase when we go to the pass thing. Because after us, it's going to be the intruders. They're going to get actions and they can attack, and we have an event card and we have a cleanup phase. But that is after we have set pass. We have computer skills. If you are in a room with a computer, you can use it. Or if you are in a room with a computer, we can open a door or close a door. We have fast repair. We can repair malfunction, or we can open or close a door. We have tactical retreat. Discard a card and spend ammo. There we would have to flip this one to the other side. We have to spend an ammo on your ranged weapon to move through the empty corridor. You may move another, that doesn't matter. I could move another one with me, but since I'm playing the solo one, I'm not going to have one. During that movement, prevent all intruder attacks. So we can run away if we have a lot of aliens in our room. Here we can discard a fire token, and we can discard, this is pretty awesome with this guy, we can discard a hand grenade to deal damage to all aliens in an adjacent corridor. We are definitely going to use this one. And then we have a risk card. If we have some infection cards, contamination cards, we can scan them and get rid of them. That is the cards we have to our hand. And we're about to forget something. At the start of the game, each player, we can choose items here. And I know we are good with grenades, but we can also get grenades. And I know one thing, we need oxygen. We need oxygen in this game too. So we can start with 4 of these. We're going to take 1 oxygen, where we can up our oxygen with 3. And let's grab ammo, because if we lose this ammo, we would need 1 more. Let's grab a grenade. Then we could also grab a healing or maybe more oxygen. And I think we need to go and explore a lot on the B section. We could, if we can get to turn off the life support, then we can breathe in that section. Then we don't have to lose oxygen. So I think we're going to take 2 of these because we need air. Otherwise we can die. Okay, so now we are ready to start the game. We are going to select. We need to move out from here, I think. So I think we have the overview. I think we're going to zoom in here in a moment. And we can move either with playing 1 card or we can move with playing 2 cards, so we can move cautiously. And when we do so, we get to place a secure token in the room. So I think we are going to take it a little cautiously because in the last game I didn't. And yeah. So I think we're going to play our rest card and we're going to play our computer card. We're going to play these 2 cards to move carefully. And these we're going to discard, and then we're going to flip a card here, and then we're going to place a room. So let's flip this card first and let's have a look at what we get. So we can place a room of type A, B, or C depending on the column we are in. We are starting in the A. Then I think I'm freezing. Why is this one freezing? I think my little camera was freezing, right? Or was it freezing? Huh. Yeah, it has frozen. But it hasn't frozen here. Okay, this is strange. Maybe I think I will. Can I plug it in and out? Then we'll see if it will come back. Let me just double check. Nope, it is frozen. Oh, annoying, guys. All right, I think I will put this one to the side for now then. Bear with me. All right, off you go. I might put another one on. All right, guys, but we are moving secure. When we look at this card here, we can see we have to place 3 corridors and we have to place a noise token here. So I'm going to grab an A. Oh, first we need 3 corridors. That you're going to do at the setup, by the way. Let's just place 3 corridors. 1, 2. This you do at the setup. And here we go. And we are going out this way here. So we're going to place this one. We found the surgery room. And with the surgery room, we if we get serious wounds, or we can also remove a lava in the surgery room. So this is a pretty good room, and we have 3 of these tokens. So if we search in this room, we get to draw 3 of the medic cards, item cards, and choose one of them. So we have to follow this one. We have to place one of these up here. And then this one we have to place a noise token on. There we go. And we have to place one here. And then last here there's a possibility of a door. This means there can be placed a door here. You have to orient this towards this room. And we have to place this one over here. There. So we have, on these there are numbers, we have a number 4, a number 2, and number 3. We can place a secure token in this room, and we are placed in the room. And then effect, place 4 adults in the corridor you just passed through. Then make a noise roll. Oh dear. So we already have to place 4 adults in the room from the corridor where we came from. So in this Nemesis game, you're going to get a lot of aliens. They're going to come in hordes in these corridors. And then we have to roll for noise. we have a secure token in here. So that is, if we get an alien in there, then they are not going to attack us when we have a secure token. This card we're going to discard over here. And that was our first action. Then for our second action, oh, first we have to roll with the noise. Oh, of course we got a number 4. Yeah. so now, when we get a number 4, just a second. Let me see if I can I turn this one back on? I put it down here. Maybe it got overheated or something. But I think, no, the camera was working. Webcam. Just, let me just, no, not me. So let's just see if we can get this one back. Just trying. Oops. This is a new setup I'm trying with a new camera here. And now it's, oh man, no. Nope. Oh, sorry guys. I'm just trying to get this camera back at the moment. Okay. I am just going to see if we can. No, it's still frozen. Alright. Well, I think we are going to do with the big camera then. Alright. That was noise. So this means we're going to remove the noise token and we're going to draw from the bag. And we have this card here, we can see when we have to resolve. So we have to resolve in a corridor, then we're going to draw a token, and we're going to draw, this one. Oh, we got a lava. We got a little lava. So this means that we have to place a lava in the corridor. So this token you're going to discard. This is the same on the back side, so it doesn't matter here. And then we're going to place a little lava in this hallway here. So if we had rolled, oh, this is also a 4, by the way. We have a 4, a 2, and a 3. We have a 4 here. So when you have a horde, they are going to, you're going to put the alien, the biggest alien you're going to put into the room. They are all the same. So this one is going to join our room. He would have attacked us if we didn't have a secure token here. So we're just going to discard this secure token. And these secure tokens, they are important in this game. Because they can prevent us from being attacked. Yeah. So, next up, it is our turn. So maybe we need our retreat card now, right? We have our retreat card. Jose? Let me just look at this one. Jose? Oh no. This. Okay. I think I'm going to pop in another camera, guys, because I think I want us to get close at some of the things we see. So I mean, you're not that far away, so you can get close in. So I will just pop in another camera then. So let's see if we can get this one to work. Just give me a second. Did I put that one? I have it there, yeah. Let me just start this one. Okay, but I think it's not fun fighting with them in the same room, so I think I will run away. So we can retreat with this card here, and then we have to use another card too. I think we're going to use Discard to kill all in a corridor. We could have killed all of these guys with this card here. So I think we are going to make a retreat, and we're going to we have to spend 1 ammo, discard a card, and spend an ammo. So we're going to spend this one, we're going to flip this one to the side, then we're going to run away. I think we're going this way, so we are in the B section. This is our second action. Then we are going to flip this one. Let me just check. Yes, we have the brew. We have the other camera here. All right. So we got this room card here. And let me see if we can focus. This is not as good as the other one, so that was annoying. It froze. But we are going to place a malfunction marker. We have to place a noise up here. We can place a B room. And if you play, and we have to make a noise roll. So that is what we have to do with this card here. So we are going to grab a B room. And this is life support control room. This is an awesome one. When we use this one, the life wrong button. When we use this one, the life support, we can flip the section. So we have air in the section B, and we can look at the anti-aircraft tokens and place them in any order. This is for the lander, so we can escape with the lander. So that was a good room for us to get here at this point. So let's place this one here, and we have to place a malfunction marker, so we need to repair the room to be able to use it. Oh, the malfunction marker was over here. And then we need to place a corridor up here with a noise token. And then we need to place a corridor. Wait a minute. Yeah, yes. We have a possibility of a door here. And then we're going to place one at this space here. Yeah, and then we have to roll for noise. And we didn't move carefully, so we're not going to get any security token. But we have to roll the die. We got a 3. This means we're going to place a noise token in number 3. Oh, we had 3 2s. A good thing we didn't roll a 2 there. Oh my. Let me take it closer here. So this is... God, I have to flip these tokens here. So this is where we're at. And if we look closely on this one, I think I have to flip it here. Yeah, there we go. Then we have number 2, and number 2 on this one. If we had rolled a 2, we needed to place a noise, and then we had to draw from the bag for this one here. But luckily we rolled a number 3 in this case here. So then we have this card left where we can discard a fire, or we can discard one of these to shoot into one of these tokens. I think instead I'm just going to use it to, I can use it to place a secure token. So I'm just going to use it to place a secure token. So if an alien would move in here, then we are safe. So that, oh, and after we played the 2 cards, we needed to lose 1 oxygen. Because we say pass, we have to remember, even if we're playing solo, we get 2 actions, and then it would have been the next player's turn. But we moved, and we moved. That was our second action. Then we had to check if we were in a room where we had life support. We are not. so we would lose 1 oxygen. So we're down to 6 in oxygen. And then we would check for fire. We don't have any fire. And then it was our turn again. And for that turn, we played a secure token. And for our second action, we're going to say pass. And after we have said pass, we're going to lower our oxygen down. So we're going to lower it down to 5 on our board. Oh, if you can see it here. So we're just lowering it down to 5. Okay, then we are going to, we have said pass, so we're going to flip this to the other side, and then we have to go through the phases in the pass. For the first time here, I'm going to show you what we have. Try to remember the right button now, and then see if we can get this one to focus. Don't think it's focusing pretty. The other one was better. All right, but first we have the intruder phase. If there's a fire, they will burn and get a damage. Then if you are in a room with an intruder, they are going to attack. After that, we have to resolve an event card. Then we have bag development, and then we have cleanup phase, and we have to draw action cards up to 5 again, and we have to advance the timer. So this means, first of all, we don't have any burn tokens, so nothing happens there. Intruders, we are not in a room with any intruders, so they're not going to attack us. Then we have our event card. We have to draw an event card. Let's have a look at the event card. So let's grab the event card here. Life support failure. All aliens in rooms with this type of corridor, they are going to move. Then all aliens in a room, they are going to move. Flip all of these tokens to the side where they don't work, and place a malfunction marker in each life support control room. We already have one. And then place, place one of these noise tokens in each unexplored corridor without a symbol. This is pretty bad because we have explored a lot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces that are leading into unexplored rooms. If you have a room at the other end, if there are 2 rooms to the corridor, then it is not unexplored. So that was pretty bad. But first, we need to move all aliens that are in this oriented corridor. This is only this one. This is going to move down here. Then all in a room is going to move. So these 2 are going to move 1 space. And then we are going to flip these over to the malfunctions, or to the side where they don't work. They are already all on that side. Then we have to place a malfunction marker here. We already have one. And then noise on all unexplored corridors. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you would say we also have up here. But as long as we haven't discovered the area, we're not going to place any there. So I'm glad we didn't place a room up here. We didn't go up this way, because then we would have to place on these spaces too. So that is a lot of noise we have made in this round. This is not great. And then we have to move the round marker down to 2. We are going to draw 5 cards, which is our other 5 cards we have. And then we are ready for the next round. Need to fix this room so we can turn on the life support. And maybe we should kill these 2 guys. Yeah, I think that would be a plan. And maybe get away from all this noise we have made. This is not the best thing, but let's have a look at our cards here. So we have explosives. We can discard an ammo token to place a new corridor leading from your room to another discovered room, but it has to be a discovered room. Or if you are in a room with these items, we can gain a grenade, hand grenade. Chain of command, we can move this one in any direction. The lander, this one doesn't take effect when we're blowing the solo going. Destroy a door or place a malfunction marker. Oh, we don't need to do this. We can search. And by the way, this icon up here means we can search if we are in a room where we don't have any aliens. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to search. And then we have fast secure. We can place 2 security tokens. Or reinforce 1 empty adjacent corridor leading to a room with either the robot or another person. So we can't fix the room we are in. We didn't get any things to fix the room with. We can search. We can search. I definitely think we're going to search. We need to find all the B rooms. There are 2 more B rooms to do our thing. We can shoot at these. We can burst using our gun here. Yeah, I think we're going to shoot and hope that we don't get that one. So we can just discard 1 card to shoot with. I will take this one, destroy a card or place, destroy a door. Maybe we should take, I think, yeah, let's take this one. We could also run away. No, I think we are going to shoot. Wow, I thought Nemesis was already a table hog. It is huge, this game. It is. We have all this side just for the board. It is really big. All right, we are going to shoot at these 2 guys. So we're going to do our burst. So we're going to roll with this die. And an adult only needs, in a corridor, needs 1 damage. And this little one also needs 1 damage. We would like to roll a 2 or higher. We rolled 3. This means we're going to deal 3 damage. So we could have killed 3 aliens or adults or the small ones in here. But we're going to kill them both. So that was a great roll. And then we actually have to spend our ammo when we do so. When you take that burst action, you have to spend your ammo. Because you're just shooting into the hall and you're firing away. So you're going to, yeah. If we had it on this side, we could just have flipped it to the other side. But this one is spent. We can put this one up here if we take the used tactical gear tokens. Well, we have done that one. So I think we are going to make a search. Let's do a search. We are in a room that is secure, so we can do a search. With this room, we can take 1 green and 1 red. So let's grab a red and a green and see what we get. We got a med pack here, where we can. Okay, guys, this is a little bit. Where is this one focusing? Is it focusing here? We can restore 2 wounds, or we can gain a med token. With this one, only in a room with a computer without a malfunction marker. Anti-aircraft codes. Look at the anti-aircraft tokens and place them in any order. Okay, so with this one, we can do it without using this room. So we can use this one to do it. Or we can take the restore health. But we have found a room where we can do it. So I think it's okay. Oh, we can't go out this way. We have to go out of one of these ways, by the way. I think we will take the med kit. Yeah, I think we'll take the med kit. And then we are going to, that was shooting and search. So we're going to lose 1 air here. Whoop. So we're down to 4. We can place 2 more secure tokens. We can move this ship here if we want to. Or we can move on. Should we move on? Should we move on? Gee, we need to find 1 more, right? And we do have a lot of noise around us. Yeah, do you know what? Let's move. Even though I want to go back here because I want to turn the air on. The life support on. Yeah, I think I will do careful movement. Let's play. We are going to use 2 cards to make careful movement. I'm just going to move down here. I will wait with the robot, I think. So we're going to flip a card. This one, we can take a B. So, now we have 2 of the B sides here. This one we get cooling system. Activate the auto-destruct procedure. I don't think we're going to activate that one. And then we also have, we can search for items in here. So that one, we're going to place 2. We're going to place 1 on this side. This is a number 4. So we have a 2 and a 4. And then we're going to grab 1 here. This is also a 4. Then this one says, we have to place a secure token. Because we did make careful movement. And then it say, place 3 adults in the corridor you have just passed through. Then make a noise roll. So we came from here. We're going to remove the noise token and place 3 adults. They are coming for us again. So 3 guys are placed in here. And yep. We have 1 card left. Oh, I have to make a noise roll. We would like a 3 or a 1. We got a 1. Perfect. Oh, we got a 1. And so in this room here, we got a 1. And we also have to remember we have this guy. We have this card here, where if we get this symbol, whenever you discover a new room and we have this symbol, we can ignore it from all sources. That we have to remember we have. So this means we rolled a 1, we had a 2, a 4 and a 4. So we are safe. Now I have to decide what I want to do for the last one. With this one, we could secure our room and place 2. Do you know what? Let's place 2 more of these tokens. So we have 3. You can have a max of 3 secure tokens in a room. So we have spent our last card and then we have to pass. And when we pass, we have to lose 1 more oxygen. So we're down to 3 in our oxygen. Okay, but we have already found 2 of the rooms we need. But we might have made a lot of noise around here. Because there are some cards where you have to draw development for all of these noise things. So that might not be that good that we have run away that quick. But yeah. These guys, if they move and they move into a room, only one of them will move into the room with us. And then they will attack. But we do have secure tokens, so it won't attack us. Hopefully. But let's see what event we're going to get. Oh, but first, intruders burning, intruders attack. We don't have anything. Then we are going to draw an event card. And we have... Oh, phew, they are not moving. They are not moving. I will put you closer here. Okay, let's just look at this one. So we have this card here where only if they are in this corridor they're going to move. And then we have... Let me just, have I put auto on this one? Okay, let me just double check. I haven't, have I? Ooh, automatic. Is this one? If you get it up here, will it then zoom? Oh, come on! Why doesn't it want to zoom, guys? Or focus? There we go. Now it wants to focus. Ah, nearly. Okay. Ah. Just looking if I could manually, yeah, okay. Let's just go to this one. Okay, so first, these are going to move. They are oriented in the right order. This one is not, so they are not going to move. This I am happy with. And then all aliens in a room, they are going to move. So these 3 are also going to move. They are coming closer to the party. They want to join our party. Then we have to place a fire and a malfunction marker in the landing zone. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. Now we have fire on the board and in the landing zone. Then place a noise marker in each unexplored corridor without 1. That was the one we had earlier. So this means that all the unexplored, this is just this one and this one. So these two. So we are again surrounded by noise tokens. Oh dear. Oh, did I forget back development the first time? I certainly did. I forgot back development. So let's do it now. We will do two back developments. The first back development, we got an adult. When you get an adult in the back development, we can look at this one. Back development. If you get an adult or a drone, add 2 queens to the back. So we are going to add 2 queens to the back. And we forgot to do it in the first round, so we're going to do it again. So we are just going to put this one. That is an adult, so we're going to take 2 queen tokens and place them in here. And then we're going to shuffle them. If those are the game trays, it came with, that's an improvement of the original. I had to buy aftermarket storage. The game trays, this tray came with the game. The one I have up here is one I have 3D printed for the first Nemesis version, but all other things, they came with the game. This one didn't, but this tray did. And this is, I actually think, I like the components, the inserts they have made for this game, so I'm not going to change the inserts. So now we have 4 green tokens in the bag, so that is nice. We're going to advance this one. And then, start player change, draw action cards. We're going to shuffle our cards and get 5 action cards. We need to find one more room and then also to be able to get away. But I would like to get up here and fix that room. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, we got the tactical retreat. We got discard one of these tokens, and then we can kill all of them that are in the corridor. And that means we can actually kill them all if we use this card and discard a grenade. Then we can fix a room with this one. We have our open command, and we can place 2 security tokens. Oh dear, I really want to go back to this room here. But I also want to find the last B room. But I think we're going to shoot them and try and go back and repair this one so we can get our air up. Or should we still have oxygen here we can use, so we could do it later. And try and see if we can find the last B room. We could go to this space here. Yeah, I think, if you have any suggestions, feel free to come with them, but I think, I would also like to repair this one up here. And you know what, let's take it slow this time maybe. Or should we wait? No, let's move. Let's use our grenade. We are going to use this one. And we are going to discard a grenade. And then we are going to kill all aliens in a neighboring corridor. So we are discarding this one and we are just going to kill all of these aliens. Off you go. So we are cleaning up a bit. Then I think we are moving. Are we going to move? Are we going to load? We could use our tokens here. We didn't get our search. So I think we are going to, we could also go up here and repair. But we would have to make a noise roll. There's a good chance we would get aliens into our room. So maybe we will want to wait. I think we will wait. Let's wait. Let's go. Let's go this way. And I will again. I think I will use these two to move carefully, cautiously. So we're going to move cautiously over here. So we're going to flip a card. And we got, oh, we can get a B. So we have our last B room. We already have fulfilled our things. So we need to survive. We need to make sure that the lander is good, or we need to find the shuttle. Okay. We have the last one. So we actually already made our things we need to do. We're going to get the B room here. And this is the server room. Use any computer room in the facility or gain a data token. Data tokens we can use with the robot. When we have to activate it, you can pay with a data token. But we haven't even activated the robot. We don't even know which robot we have. So we moved secure, so we're going to place a secure token. And then we have to place on, this one says we have to place a corridor here, but you do not connect to a room that has already been discovered, so we're not going to place one there, but we're going to place one that is going down here. And then we will place it here. Yes, for the first time we're going to use this one. I forgot we had that one actually. Alright. We have that is our third action we are doing right now, right? So we have placed that on. Entrance effect, resolve this symbol, but we have this one, so we are not going to. So for the first time you're going to use this one we have here. This one says this one, but we can ignore it because of the perimeter security device we have. So otherwise we would have to draw from the bag. And an alien would have appeared in here. It wouldn't have attacked us because we had a security token, but because of our device here, we're not going to draw any. And then we would have to place a noise token here if there wasn't any. We're not going to place it if there is already one there. So that was this card here. That is awesome. We already have our free B room, so we have fulfilled our objective. All rooms in the B type must be discovered. Of the B type. And we already have them 1, 2, 3, all the Bs. So now we need to survive, and we need to go here, turn on the life support. Yeah. Then I think I'm going to use this one. I could also just say pass now. I have done one thing. I think I will just say pass now, because we have done 1, 2, then we lost an oxygen, 1, and then pass is an action. Then we're going to lose 1 more. Oh no, do you know what? No, I think I will use my cards. No worries. I will use this one. Place two secure tokens. So let's pop in 2 more secure tokens. You can have a max of 3 in each room. So more secure tokens. And then we're going to lose 1 oxygen. And then I will use this card, and then I will use my gear tokens. So I can use as many gear tokens as I want to. So I'm going to use this one to place on my automatic shotgun. So we have, and then I'm going to use this one to gain 3. So we'll 1, 2, 3. Then we are up at 5. You can see here. With this one here, then we are up at 5. We were down to 2, so we got 3 with this one. I could, if I wanted to choose to use this one too, so we could get up to 7, but then I would lose, I would waste 1, right? I would waste 1 if I did so. So, do I want to? Because I'm hoping to get up here in the next turn and fix this room. I might take a turn or 2 before we can go up there. Oh, if we have the robot, we could use the robot to make a connection here, I think. But the robot would need to be in this space. If you activate the robot, we will be able to move it 2 spaces for playing a card and move it or activate it. I think, yeah. Okay. there are things where we can move it. And I'm actually in a room where I can gain a data token. Yeah, okay. We have said pass. Oh, we haven't said pass. We are going to say pass and we are going to lose one. So then we are down to 4 again. But we still have this one we can spend later. We have passed. So now we are going to remember all of the things we have to do. Intruders burning. We have fire here, but there are no intruders. Intruder attacks. They are not in the same space as us. We are going to resolve an event card. All aliens in a corridor that is oriented like this, they are going to move. And then place a malfunction marker in each room with aliens. That is already a malfunction marker. So therefore nothing is going to happen. Each person in a room without a security token resolves this event. But we have security tokens, we have 3, otherwise we would have to draw from the back. So that was a good card for us. That was a pretty good card for us here. And I actually want these ones to move closer so I can shoot. I actually want them to end up in a corridor if we could. Okay. Then we have to remember this one, bag development. We have to draw a token from the bag. We got an adult, so we are going to add 2 more queens. When I draw this one, I actually have to discard them from the bag. Did I forget that? We did it twice, so I have to draw 2 more adults and place out of here. And of course I drew the blank token. When you draw from the bag, you have to discard the tokens, not like in the normal Nemesis where you would put it back. Just looking. Here we have 1 more adult. So you have to discard them, but we have to add in 2 more queen tokens. 2 more queen tokens, and these 3 adults, they have been discarded. And then you got just going to place them underneath the stack you have. But this also means we have a lot of queens in this bag now. You have to remember to discard the token. Okay, we have fixed it. And then we need to take this one and we're going to get 5 cards to our hand. And then it's a new round. So we have fulfilled our mission. We just need to get away. And if we want to get away with the lander, we need to fix this one. We need to fix this one. We could also go to the C section and search for the escape pod and try to escape with that one instead. Maybe that would be easier. But I would like to get the life support on here. Oh yeah, that was also a possibility to go and find. We have an escape. We could find an escape pod in the C section and then get away in that one. Well, I think we're going to use our search card first. So let's search. We can get an item and then one of these. And we have if we are in a room with we can discard a fire or we can repel, but this is a heavy item. We don't have room for it in our hand. Move during the movement, prevent all intruder attacks. That we are going to grab, where we can prevent all intruder attacks. That would be nice. So that was one action, the search. We can use this one. Use any discovered computer room in the facility. So we could use this one even though it has a malfunction marker. Can we use this one when there's a malfunction marker? When we're doing it remote? Oh, you forgot about the events? My objective was to destroy the ship, which I did, but in the process I died because the ship exploded. Too many fire tokens, yeah. Yeah, you really have to be careful with the fire, because it can spread. At least we only have one room here and here. We don't have a lot of rooms connected. So it will spread to connected rooms when you have fire that is going to spread. Okay, so the thing is, can I use this room when there is a malfunction marker there? Server room. Let's look up the server room. There is a sheet for the server room. And yeah, we have an overview of all of the rooms. So this is this question mark rooms. If it says more here, I don't know. Server. Please note that you may not use room with a malfunction marker in this way. Ah, well, I thought so, but you never know. So we can't. Unfortunately, otherwise we could have used this room from here. That would have been great. We don't have a grenade. Yes, I have this card here. If you are in a room with this search item, gain a grenade. I'm going to use this one to gain a grenade. Hapsen, because we want to blast these guys away. And then we can turn. We have one computer room here. I don't want to use this one. That one we do not want to use. We can do a rest. We can destroy a door. Oh, what do we want to do here? Maybe we could find the shuttle. We could go down to this area and search. Well, I want to go in here and destroy these guys. So I might want to go back here. Let's move. Maybe we can go find the shuttle instead. Let's move. And don't want to move careful this time. I will just use my rest card to move in here. And then we have to roll for noise. At 2, we'll put a noise token here. We have a 4 and a 4. So there is going to be a noise token here. And then, should we move over here? We can move carefully. Let's move carefully. Let's lose these 2 cards and move over here. Why not? We are doing it carefully, so let's grab a token. A security token. Let's see what we get. So we are going to, I'll just place it here. Oh no, there's going to be fire. No, that is not good. All right, we can take a room C. That's all the way up here. And then we actually found the escape shuttle. Wow, we actually found the escape shuttle. Well, we can get away with this one then. But we need to, well, we're going to place this token here. And then we are going to place a fire token. And we are going to place a corridor up here. And a corridor down here. There we go. And a noise marker. And then make a noise roll. And we have to remember this one. If we roll this symbol with the die, it doesn't matter because of this one. We actually wouldn't mind rolling that one, the most dangerous one. Let me take you closer this time. So let's go to the battle here. Here we have the battle. And we're going to roll the die. We actually got this one, guys. Can you believe it? So this means when you discover a new room, ignore this effect from all sources. So we are going to ignore it. How lucky was that? How lucky was that? That was lucky. But we are going to take a damage here. We have to remember our we have taken, what did we do? We did a search and then we moved. And then we should have gone down on our airlock here. Yeah. And then we moved. So that was our second one. Then we are going to say pass. We are going to say pass. That is our 4th action. So we will go down to 2. And when we say pass here, or at the end of each turn after our 2 actions, we have to check, are we in a room with fire? We are. Then we are going to get 1 light wound. So we're going to go up 1 on our track here. That was it. That was 4 actions. We went down 2 times on our life support. Oxygen. On our oxygen. Okay. Yeah, fire. Only weakness. Exactly. But I have 1 card where I can remove fire. So we need to get rid of the fire, and then we need to be able to get away. Well, then this one is actually pretty good. Oh, it's only when we discover new rooms. So it has helped us 2 times now. 2 times it has helped us. Okay, we are going to intruder burning. It's not us. It's only the intruders, because we are burning at the end of each of our turns. Yeah. Intruder attack. We are not in a room. Event. Please don't be anything with fire. Short circuit. Each alien in a room, in a corridor like this will move. Then all aliens in rooms, they will move. So these guys are going to move. Oh, and then when they move into an area where there is one of these tokens, you're going to remove the token. Good. In a section with one of these that is on, place a fire marker in each room with a malfunction marker. But this is not turned on. None of them is turned on. If they had been turned on, then we would have to place fire in this room. Not in this one, but in this room here. If this section had been turned on. Okay. Each character in a room without a security token resolves the bag event where we have to draw. But we have a security token. We just have fire. We just also have fire, but we are fine. We are fine. Then we have bag development. We're most likely going to get a queen now. No, an adult again. I don't think there are many left. We soon have all the queens on the board. We only have 1 queen token left. How did I not draw a queen token there? Oh my god. Oh dear. Yeah, we just need to get away, guys. How hard can that be? We're going to go down to round 5. We're going to shuffle our cards. And then I would like to get the one where we can remove a fire token. Because we want to escape from here, right? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has actually been pretty good, this one. What do we have here? We can move, and we have our medic here. Okay. We can move the round marker. We can do a search. Discard a fire. Yes, we have a discard a fire. We are definitely going to use our card to discard the fire token. First thing, discarding the fire. Off you go. So now we can use the room and try to escape. Even though we do have... So, make a noise roll to get into the escape shuttle. And then we are going to make a noise roll. We are definitely going to make a noise roll. Do I want to search first? To get some more items? Maybe I should. Otherwise I could do it twice. Maybe I could do it. No, I only need to do it once, right? Yeah, I think we are going to search first because we can. So let's search one of these and one of these. This one we already have, and this one we already have. So we can move during movement, prevent all intruder attacks, or we can heal, gain a heal token. I will take one more move. I think that is fine. Okay, and then you could also secure it with 2 more secure tokens. Yeah, let's do it. We have done 2 actions, right? Yep, so we need to go down. So we are down at 1. No, I don't think we're going to do that one. we are just going to discard these two and try to get out of here. This is a number 2, a number 3, and a number 4. So if we don't get any aliens in our room, then we can get into the shuttle. So, good luck. I'm gonna have to check the video later to see if you survived. Oh, thank you. Well, it might be now. We might do it now. So we are going to make a noise roll, even though we have 2 noise tokens, but hopefully we can do it. Oh, let me get you closer in so you can see what we roll. Let's go. Number 3. This is this one, but that's just aliens in the corridor. They're not in my room, so that should be fine, right? So we're going to place a noise token here. This means we have to draw from the back. So we're going to get the queen. The queen. Let's see. Corridor. If we get the queen token, activate the queen. If not possible, place her in the corridor. So we are going to add the queen token to the corridor. She is standing here looking at us. And then we are going to, that was our first action in the second round here. Then let's just check the escape pod, because we just managed to go into the escape pod. So let's check it. This is the first time I'm using the escape pod in this one. We have it down here. If there is an intruder in your room after noise roll, action fails. When a character escapes using the escape shuttle cannot be used again in the game. There is only one shuttle available. More on getting into the to the shuttle. Page 38. Let's just double check that if we have escaped now, then we should be fine. The game is over and we have won. So let's look at 38. 38. Escaping in the escape shuttle. There are 3 ways. Escaping in the escape using lantern. No. If the action. I don't know. Escaping in the escape shuttle facility. Whenever a character tries to perform the action, they make a noise roll as part of the room effect. The noise roll includes special rule. If after the noise roll there is an intruder in the same room as the character, the action is unsuccessful. Otherwise the action succeeds. The character has now flown out of the facility and takes no further part in the game until the game ends. Ta-da! That was very, very lucky, guys. So this means we are out of here. We are away. We actually managed to win. And we only had 1 oxygen left on this one. But we did have this one where we could add 3 more. That was a very, very lucky run, I think. And also this one was very helpful. 2 times we avoided getting an alien in the same room as us. We avoided it 2 times. So that was very awesome. Then I want the first one then. I actually think I'm going to play one more. I will just stop this stream and then I will start a new stream in like 10-15 minutes. And then I will try another character. We will draft another character. And then I will see if I can remember to do all the right things. Because when I explain at the same time, where we have to, I did correct it. Where you have to discard the tokens you draw from the bag. And then add new ones in. We do have a lot of queen tokens left in the bag. We didn't draw the bag blank at any time. But we do have, I think, we have 1 lava. How did I draw the last adult token before when we had all these tokens in there? So we have only queen tokens, the lava, and then the blank token. Wow. Well, I will stop the stream here and then I will start another one in about 15 minutes and then I will try again. And should we do 2 characters? I think I will just do 1 character again because of the space here. Yeah. Well, I will say thank you for watching, and we managed to get away and do our objective. And by the way, if you're playing with 2 characters, then you would get two objectives that you would need to do. But I think we will just do just 1, unless you want me to play 2. Yeah. Well, I will say goodbye for this time, and I'll be back. Right. See if I can find the right